Oh, hey guys, Ashley here. I just wanted to start this video out with saying, how I mentioned Comic-Con a couple of weeks ago. I'm not 100% sure if I can go or not, which kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to it. Will you stop just for 2 minutes? I gotta do this video. Yeah. But I'm really hoping I can actually go because I've been counting the days since I have found out about it, and that was in like October, maybe before that. And now we have 15 days until Comic-Con, and I don't know if I can go. But that's not what I wanted to talk. Like, I did want to talk. Ow! Stop! Hurt! But, I just wanted to say, something. You guys really don't know me personally, so I thought I'd... How? He keeps biting me! He keeps biting me! Aries, chill. But I wanted you guys to know who I am. Most YouTube people who do videos and whatever, they do a draw my life video when they hit like 1 million subscribers. Okay, I'm putting you down. Ow. Just biting my hand, don't you? But I thought I would tell you a little bit about me, because I don't really know what else to do for this video. So here it goes. When I was born 3 months and 18 days premature. So I had for a long time, for at least 6 months, I was in the hospital after I was born because I couldn't breathe on my own. I had all kinds of different problems with my body and other, like, whatnot. But it kind of sucks knowing that my life started out as hell. Literally hell. I wasn't able to go home for a long time, and then when I did go home, I had nurses for a couple more months, and I sort of guess I can remember little things, like I was in a crib and just random people would come over and check out whatever, and but when I was in the hospital for the first 6 months of my life, I had this disease, sickness, whatever you want to call. I don't know what it was exactly, except that it was fatal to infants and newborns. So I was lucky to survive it, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't be here and making this video, having the life I have. Although it's not the best life possible, it is a good life, and I'm glad I have it and that I did survive. But when I was born, I was dead. I was dead for at least 2 minutes, I think. My mom told me, and that's shocking, knowing all kinds of stuff like that. And because of my premature birth and being in the hospital for 6 months and all that stuff, with not being able to breathe on my own, I have asthma and other kinds of problems with my body, but I don't have to take any medicine. Nothing's deadly, thank God. But it kind of sucks with having asthma because I play softball. This can make sound. Hold on. Okay. But it kind of sucks because with softball we do a lot of running, and my asthma kicks in, and people are like, Ashley, you gotta get up, you gotta run. And I'm like, guys, I cannot breathe. I am so sorry, but I can't. And my hands shake, I move my head, and it just wants to explode because I get so lightheaded. All this different stuff. But I really hate how, I have to explain that when you have asthma, you can't do as much as what other people want you to do, or as much as you want to do. But that really it's not fun. But I am getting an inhaler soon, hopefully, so I can do my best. Will you chill out? But hopefully I am getting an inhaler soon. Okay, but after, like, nothing really dramatic has happened in my life, except for the stuff that happened when I was born. But, last year, like, the biggest thing, in my opinion, was all last year. Last year was kind of a sucky year for me. I fell for a guy, and, like, I really fell for him. Even though it was stupid because he's popular and I'm not, like, you automatically know it's not gonna work out. But I kept my, hopes up, thinking, oh, maybe I could, possibly, I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you've actually dealt with it. Oh, excuse me, that tastes like pizza. But it kind of, I fell for him, and it was just stupid. Like, one day we just randomly started talking, when we were at school in the classroom, and we just started talking about books and random stuff. And whenever we, like, weren't talking and there was a silence, people would be like, oh my gosh, it's an awkward silence, I don't like this, da, da, da. It wasn't awkward for me. Is that bad to say? Like, it wasn't awkward, like, the silence, it wasn't weird. Like, to me at least, I don't know if it was for him. But then, after talking to him for, like, a while, mainly just about, like, books and other stuff, like, in baseball and softball, because he plays baseball and I play softball. But then one day I finally got the courage to tell him I had a drawing saying, I like you, ... and, like, I talked to my friends about it, like, if I should have told him or not, and they said I should. So I finally got the courage, and I wrote a note saying, like, he's a really nice guy. He's completely different what I expected from, like, a normal guy to be. And, because, like, I compared him to a book he recommended. I couldn't get the word. But he recommended, a book to me called Ashes by, what's her name? Well, it's Ashes. It's about a girl, who has cancer, and she has, like, these beads in her head, and she's, like, leaving home for a few to get, before, I think, chemo or something started up again, and, all of a sudden there's, like, this, blast thing in the sky, I guess it was, I don't remember, and then there's just everybody, not everybody, most people, they go crazy, they become like zombies, but they're not dead, they're living, and then they try to attack people, and then she eventually meets up with different, like, groups of people, sort of like The Walking Dead, but it's not The Walking Dead. But it's a good book. Then, like, I finally told him, like, after, like, with the note, and I put it in a book that he was reading at the time, because I knew he would get it, just because I don't, like, hand it to him. And so, the next day, or something like that, he put it in my book, I guess, because one of my friends, told me, like, somebody put a, note in my book, but I, like, completely spaced it, so, like, she told me, like, just forgot it immediately, and then I went to, my 4th hour class, which is Algebra 2, and, my other friend who I had told about that I really liked him, and, oh, excuse me, she told me that he didn't feel the same way at all, and it sucked, and she, wrote down what she didn't write down, she told me, what he had written down on the note that he replied to me with, And when she told me, my heart dropped. Like, it wasn't fun. And then she asked me if I was okay, and I'm like, yeah, but then I just sat there the rest of the class hour thinking, well, not really thinking, I was just like, can I not go to next hour, because I had next hour with him, along with the class after that, and the class after that. I spent most of the day in classes with him. Yeah, let me get the screen. That's Trophy Sunset out there. That's Trophy Sunset. They're fantastic. But, you wanna be on the video? Hold on, guys, I gotta sit you down. No biting. You can't bite me. Oh! Ugh. But, he hasn't really talked to me since I've told him. And then, oh, no, you're gonna fall. Chill. Your breath smells. But, I couldn't look at him anymore, like, the same, because, like, he knew now, like, I couldn't just keep it from him. Like, if you like somebody, like, and you want the urge to tell them, like, you gotta tell them, okay, are you going down? You are. But, like, I just couldn't keep it from him, so I finally, like, got the, confidence to tell him, and I regret it. Every day I regret it, thinking that maybe we still could have talked or whatever. And, like, it sucks, but now I'm finally over it. Gladly. It's only taken a year. Isn't that long? Is that bad? Is it bad that I, like, took a year to get over him? But I used to, like, whenever I passed him in the hallway, he'd always, like, look down or, like, look away, and, like, he just wouldn't look at me. And I'm like, I'm just a person. What's so bad with looking? And so, finally, now I can just, like, walk past him. I'm like, I'm not looking at you. I ain't looking at you. I ain't looking at you. No, I ain't. But now, he just has a girlfriend. She's very pretty. She's a senior. And she's very smart, too. I wish I was as smart as her. Could be. I used to be. Hey, Aries. Aries. Don't you dare. Aries. Good boy. But, oh, this is a long video. I haven't really checked the time. But then, later on in the year, in September, it was September 20th. Or the 22nd. It was the 20th, 21st, and 22nd of September last year, 2014, that I lost my cat. I had her for 13 years at least, since I was 2, and she just died. Like, it sucks. She was my baby. Like, she was, like, I was the only person who, like, loved her in the house, so she, like, was mine. Like, she just belonged to me. Nobody else liked her. They thought she was annoying, but, she sadly passed away. What happened was, my sister went to pick her up, and she took her into her bedroom so she could, like, hold her or whatever, and she just started making this noise. I don't even know what the noise was, because only Mara heard it. And then, I looked at Emma, my cat, and she was just laying there. Like, yeah, cats like, but she's just not herself. Most of the time, she's, like, curled up into a ball, and she's just, like, flopped. And I'm like, is she okay? Like, do I need to, like, get her, like, we used to make her an egg and, milk mixture to help with her when she was sick. So I was like, I picked her up, and she just hung there in my arms, and like, I knew something was wrong. And then I laid her down by her food bowl, and I was getting ready to get up to make her a bowl of egg and milk. And then all of a sudden, she was barely breathing. And then I yelled for my dad, and I was bawling my eyes out, and I'm like, Dad, she's barely breathing. We need to do something. And he walked into the living room. He walked. He didn't even care. But then I started like talking to her and telling Mom like she can't be dying. I'm not ready for her to go. And it chill. But it sucked because she was my world. She was everything to me. And then just to watch her die, the last thing I said to her wasn't even I love you. It's don't go. I couldn't stand to lose her at all. Like, she was my everything. Like, I could go to her when I was upset. I could just cuddle with her. And she'd make me feel better. And now I don't have her. So it kind of sucks because she's my baby. Like, and then watching her die, it sucked. Like, she seized. And her head went back in a really awkward position. Like, her head was touching her back. And it just didn't look natural. And then all of a sudden, she just brought her head back up like they would normally have it. And then she just stopped breathing. I stood up. And I went to my mom like, Mom, she's gone. I lost her. And I miss her. Like, every day, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about her. Think about what she would have been doing. Like, and now, with the cat that, we have currently, she, gets on my bed, and she climbs on my legs just like Emma did. So anytime she does that, I automatically think of Emma. I'm sorry. I was hoping I wouldn't cry about this. But that happened, and then I lost my dog. He didn't die, but he was taken from me. I'm sure I told you guys about that plenty of times. But last year wasn't really... Oh, that was gross. That wasn't a really good year for me, so I'm hoping that this one's better. So far, it has been a lot better. But it's only February. Yay. Hopefully that one of the really good things that happens is I do go to Comic-Con. But, wish me luck for Comic-Con. But I really thought I would tell you guys a little more about me. I'll probably have another video like this in a few weeks. But, yeah. I love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for videos every Saturday. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry that I cry. I cry a lot in my videos about stuff. I was so close to not crying, and I just started thinking of Emma. But, I really hope you guys, like, if you guys do go to Comic-Con, and I go, and for the 6 of you, however many you are, I really hope you guys can, like, if you do go comment, you can meet me. Like, it'd be weird to be noticed, but, like, that's what I'm kind of, like, worried about. like going because 6 out of like 7 billion people in the world, like it's not possible for them to go to. Oh my god, it's in Indiana. If you didn't know, Indianapolis, March 13th to 16th. It's for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is all 3 days. Excuse me. It's $60, and then what was that? But there's a hotel across the street from it, and I think they were getting discounts to people who were attending the convention. But I think they're all booked, so that kind of sucks. But lucky for me, I'm only a couple hours drive from it. Yay! This is really helping me good now. But I don't know if you can tell in my voice or not, but I still am sick, sadly. I've been sick for 2 weeks. 2 freaking weeks. Do you know how fun that is? This is almost a half-hour video. I'm so sorry, guys. But that's all. Oh, no, I have something else I can say. Before I forget, softball not yesterday. The day before yesterday, had practice, and, I'm, JV, probably. I really don't want to be because all my family's always been on varsity, except me and my, middle sister. So I'm hoping I can make varsity this year. But what really is getting me my hopes up is that the day before yesterday, Thursday, had practice, and I did really well. I did really, really good. I knew, especially not the very first half. The first half I just I couldn't throw the ball right because it was a really weird ball. It had the little dents in it, like every centimeter or whatever you want to call it. And those balls are for pitching machines, so it doesn't ruin the ball or ruin the pitching machine or whatnot. But we did pop flies and stuff, but I'm not an outfielder is a thing. I'm not an outfielder, I'm an infielder. But then I went up to catch a pitcher. Yay, they're making a mini me of my sister. Because my sister was the catcher, and she's been catching since she was 10. She's been catching for so many years. She knows what she's doing, I don't. But I thought I did fine, but I don't really like catching because there's just so much pressure, and it's not fun. It just, it hits you. But, and then we did some, fielding off the wall and whatever, and, our coach would throw a ball at the wall, and you have to, field it, your back was turned to him, so you couldn't, see where it's going to go, and you had to move your feet and whatnot, and he said I did really well with that, and I did fantastic. Don't quote me on that. But I did really, really well the other day, and that made me very happy because it was one of my best days. So this year's fine, I guess. Oh, sorry for moving so much. I need an actual camera to record on and stuff. Yeah, well, I'm really hoping I can make varsity, so wish me luck with that. Season starts next week. I love you guys. I love your lovely face guys. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for videos every Saturday, although I've already said this once. I want to say it again, just so you do, because I really want you. Boy, love you.